I want to welcome all of you back to my channel, and obviously this isn't a gaming video, and I think there's going to be some changes. What I think I'm going to be doing with my channel, actually no, I don't think, like I know, but I'm going to try different types of videos until I finally get like something that I really enjoy doing. It's fun, it's dope. I was thinking, I was like, like what do I enjoy doing more, playing video games or like just being an idiot in front of a camera? And I chose the second option, being an idiot in front of a camera, because I would just have to put the camera in front of me, and being an idiot would just it'd be natural. But I'm not just being an idiot and be like being stupid and shit. And by the way, I don't have my glasses, but you guys can see there's a big ass tan line, I think, somewhere around here, I think. Also, check out this nasty ass fade. Ooh, wait, please. But anyways, that's not even the point of the video. There's gonna be different types of content coming to the channel. Ranging from freaking like just a bunch of like random shit from the internet / like reaction videos, freaking maybe even some vlogs. I might fuck around and buy a vlogging camera and vlog a little bit. My life ain't interesting at all, but I mean I can make it interesting if you know what I mean. But yeah, guys, you know, shit like that. Me in front of a camera talking to you guys about like maybe some topics that you guys want me to talk about, to address. You see, the idiot's already coming. It's coming through. But yeah, guys. So today's video is a little bit more. It's a little bit more spooky. It's not even Halloween yet. We're like what? Like it's February, February, right? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. We're 5, 6, 7, 8 months away from Halloween, and I'm already out here being spooky. And I don't even like Halloween that much, but this shit's good. Cause the other day I was thinking, I was like, damn, you know what? I want to go to Disneyland, man. Like, I haven't been there since I was like a fetus. No, I'm just kidding. I was like 4, I think, at the time when I went. And right before we went, actually, like I think like a couple days before, I broke my fucking hand. This hand specifically. I was running around, and we're running around a carpet, and then I don't know how that happened, but I guess I lost my equilibrium, and I fell, and then back. And shit, and then so I broke my hand, and it was it pretty much it made Disneyland not even enjoyable, because I couldn't go in the pools. I mean, I could, but I had to wear a big ass plastic bag around my fucking hand, which, I mean, what no 4-year-old kid wants to walk around with a plastic bag in his hand? The fuck, look, I got a fucking sandwich bag. Yeah, that's what happened. So then I was like, dude, I want to go so bad, but then I was like, so I started going on Google. I was like, plane tickets, motherfucking hotels, and then I was digging a little bit deeper, and I was thinking, I was like, damn, you know, Disneyland is like supposed to be the happiest place in the world, but I was like, ooh, ugly ass face. Let me do a little bit of digging around over that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. A little bit of type ruse. And I went on Google and I was looking some creepy shit up. I went on creepypasta. I don't know why. I had an obsession at the time, guys. Don't judge me. I was like, this is some creepy shit. So I found some things, some creepy ass things, / messed up / sad, that have happened at Disneyland / Disney World, and still even happen to this day. Okay? So let's get started. So the first thing, number one, that I found was that there's actually the ghost of a little boy that haunts the Haunted Mansion in Orlando, Florida, hence Disneyland. Or Disney World. No, I don't know what the fuck is where. I don't know where's where. But anyways, it happened at Orlando, Florida. Basically, legend has, it was not even a legend because it really did happen, but the story goes that not an old lady, but a woman's son passed away, and the way that she wanted to like honor him and remember him was that she went to Disney. She told him that her son loved the ride Haunted Mansion a lot, and that she thought that it would be a good idea to sprinkle his ashes onto the ride. I mean, not like on the ride, but like in the ride. So then when I read that, I was like, ooh, that's fucked up. So obviously Disney's like, what the fuck? No, like you can't do that shit. Like, and it's not that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not what they said, but it's like, it's not right. You can't do that, right? Basically what they said, you know what, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold a memorial for your kid. I read that it was at the beginning of the ride that they paused the ride right before it started, and then they were like, okay, we're gonna have a moment of silence and everything. And then I'm guessing the lady had the urns because one of the cast members caught the mom, or one of the mourners, one of the family members, dumping the ashes on the ride. Even after Disney said, don't do it, they still did it. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, what? So I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking like it would be cool to have your ashes sprinkled in some place that you love being, and like that's like that you love, but at the same time it's like, no, don't do that shit, man. To me, it's kind of messed up. I don't know about you guys, but to me, definitely not cool. I'm getting a little bit of goosebumps. Probably getting them on my ass too, since I have a hairy ass. What? But yeah, that's pretty creepy. Now the second one, number 2. And by the way, these are not, none of these are in any particular order. Like, it's not an order from creepiness to not creepiest. But this one, like, it kind of scares me the most, a little bit more than the first one, because it has dolls involved. All right, and you guys do not know this. You're about to find out is that when I was little, mainly from the ages ranging from like I want to say 5 or 6 to like about 11 or 12, I was fucking terrified of Chucky. Like, I was like, if I saw the doll, dude, or even like the movies, like the box of the movies, I would literally scream like a bitch, and I would run and cry like that. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I was terrified. That's why I find this one a little bit more creepy than the next. I mean, than the last one. By the way, guys, I'm gonna be saying basically a lot because it's. I mean, I'm pretty much like I'm crunching the story down to like the main, like get to the juices and the meats. But it turns out that there's this ride called It's a Small World. You know that one where like you go. I think it's the one where like you go in circles and shit. The animatronics / dolls that they're like, you know, I don't know exactly how the ride goes. I'll show some pictures of the ride here. So yeah, so basically, again, there goes the damn word basically. Some of the cast members have said that when the ride shuts down, like once everybody gets off the ride and they shut the power, obviously, because they're not gonna keep the damn ride moving and shit. At night when they close, that they have seen some of the dolls blink, move, get another dance move in and shit, or they would find them in a completely different place. Than the, like, okay, so you know how like It's a Small World is about like different countries and shit, that they have found like dolls in different, like in a different country than the one that it belongs to, like that. I thought I just heard a noise, but no, let's continue on before I fucking shit myself. I'm guessing that once they saw, they're like maybe there was like some power left, like, you know what, and they have unplugged them and it still happened. No, I'm never going on that ride ever again. Catch me in the parking lot chilling. So this one, the number 3, the third one that I found, kind of ties into number 1, but like to a bigger extreme. And this is actually true. Like this is like it's documented that a lot of people sprinkle the ashes of their loved ones throughout like different parts of Disney, depending like what their favorite rider was or whatever. And like there have been stories of custodians that once they're like someone has been suspected of like dumping ashes, or like at the end of the day that they have had to clean up multiple piles of ashes. And at first they're like, okay, this can't be ashes. So they have to confirm that they're ashes, and once they do, it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's ashes of people. Like if I was brooming shit, like, oh look, there's an ash of Aunt Susan. Like, what the fuck? There's a pile of remains right there. What do I do? So if I was a custodian, I would have quit like this. I would be like, I'm getting the hell out of here. Like, fuck this. Yeah, like, don't dump your family's remains in any part of the park because it's unsafe, unsanitary, and Disney said not to do it. It still happens to this day. Like, the earliest case that this has happened in was in the 1990s. So it's 2018, right? From 1990 to 2000, that's 10 years. From 2000 to 2010, that's 20 years. And so 28 years of fucking people dumping ashes in different parts of the park. Like, that's just, no, I'm not gonna go. Fuck that. All right, so this one is a little bit darker, and I'm a little bit more scared of talking about it because I'm just kidding, but it's just a little bit scarier. Actually, the last one is when I'm really like gotta, check out. I'm gonna have to block the damn webcam when I talk because it gets creepy. Anyway, I'm gonna get comfy for this one. Oh, hold up. I know y'all didn't just completely ignore my shirt. Look at this, man. Yeah, I know you guys are hating right now. So in the ride, the Haunted Mansion, isn't it kind of like ironic that the Haunted Mansion is probably like the most haunted shit ever? Like, it's funny. I don't know. It's funny, but it's creepy. In the Haunted Mansion, there's a table with the you know that seance book with the table and the little glass ball or glass circle thing, the sphere cylinder. No, a cylinder's a damn tube. A sphere. Apparently, Walt Disney, the man himself, the man of the hour, decided that he wanted his rides to be like super authentic, like he wanted to be the real deal. So what he did was he went out and bought a table that was used in real seances back in the day. Okay, like just think about that. And I think it said like for $3 or something, or maybe I just made that up. $3 on like a bag of chips. I don't know about that last part. I made that up. But yeah, so he went out and bought the table, and it turns out I saw this shit on some like creepy Tumblr page. I know, right? Really reliable, but I mean it just adds to the creepiness that the book was actually a book of witchcraft back in the day. What? Dude, people are gonna get possessed in that bitch. How are you gonna use a real seance book and a real seance table? No, that's not even the worst part. Worst part here, it says right here that there have been times when the table and the book, well, sometimes it'll be one or the other, that the book would be upside down and the table would be upside down. What? That's some fucking The Conjuring shit. Remember that lady fucking like she goes and like the chair goes on the roof, or not the roof, the ceiling, and she's upside down. That's some scary shit. Don't fuck that. Nope, never going again. You know I'm not going to Disneyland anymore. I'm staying my ass right here. So, also I have a little bit more of insight on the witchcraft book. So apparently it's from the 14th century. Now whether or not that's true, I don't know, but it's still creepy as fuck, and I'm pretty sure you guys are scared as fuck right now, and your butt cheeks are like raisins. Moving forward. So there's a ride in Disneyland that goes by the name of Space Mountain. Oh, so much build up to that. During the construction of the ride in like the late 1960s, early 1970s, that a man I just know his last name, so no disrespect to his family members or him. His name was Mr. Wedway. Mr. So, Mr. Wedway. And you know what? This is even scarier. A former cast member by the name of Marla Weisk. Yeah, I'll put the name on the screen. She said that when she used to work at Disneyland, that she would have like tourists or like people that ride the ride. That when the ride would finish, that they would like scream like, "Oh, there was a man sitting next to me and he fell off." And then obviously when they went to go look, nobody had fallen off. And it turns out that maybe, oh shit, there's a fucking fly right next to me. The lighting made it look like there was something glowing right here, so it was kind of fucking terrifying, actually. I'm guessing. I know it. You know it. She as her as hell knows it. That the man in the ride was a ghost of Mr. Wedway. Like, it makes sense. Like, okay, so this is what I'm thinking. So, like, okay, this is 1970, like, early 1970s, right? So this is a long-ass time ago. Because the ride was finished, it was finished in 1975, I believe. So this is a long-ass time ago. And so I'm thinking like the way people built back then was different than what it is. I'll put up some pictures of like what it looked like during construction and shit, and how it looks before and after. But like it's just like, what if he fell off, and like that's like his way of showing how he died and shit. And then and since he never saw the ride finished, he wanted to make sure like, damn, this shit better come out perfect, because I died for this shit. Obviously it's sad, no disrespect to the family. All right, don't sue me, please. So on to the next one. All right, so this one I already kind of knew like a little bit of information because I've seen some videos on it. There used to be this one ride, water park, by the name of River Country. River Country, it was like a water park. You know, it was a pretty cool park because apparently it was like at the beginning it was really popular. But the only problem that it had was that it was too small. Like, it would get filled up pretty fast, right? I think it only fit like 2,400 somewhere around there. So the water park was open from 1976 when it first opened. If I'm not mistaken, yes, that is the date because I remember I saw it multiple times. And it closed down in 2002. So it was open for about, from 1970 to 2000, that's 30 years. Minus 4 is 26, plus 2, 28, right? Now I'll just do the quick math. I'll put the actual answer in the freaking screen. So it was open for a while. They had to close it down. And this is where it gets creepy. Like, the reason they closed it down, I'm gonna whisper a little bit to make it a little bit more creepy. So the reason I was on the table and shit. So the reason it turns out that the reason they closed it down was a very dangerous and contagious amoeba that ate your ass. I'm just kidding. But there was a brain-eating amoeba that tragically took the life of an 11-year-old boy that was swimming in one of the pools. They say that he died from a brain disease linked to the amoeba. So maybe the amoeba has something to do with it, or like it caused it. A lot of people started thinking like, oh, like this is like they're closing it because, okay, so this is even scarier. So the reason like why the amoeba somehow got in there was because they were using fresh water from like the lakes and shit. I don't know if they're lakes or rivers. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they're lakes. So they were just like, they just took the water in and they were like, fuck this shit. Like, this is free water. So they brought it in from to fill up the pools and the rides. And that's what they're saying caused the closure of the park. But Disney says that they closed it just because it was hard to keep up and shit. Like, it was not profitable. And they had just opened another water park that was like even better than this one. So they were like, there's no point in keeping this shit open. Plus, it was small. So that's why they closed it. Again, I'm not saying none of these are true, but I mean it's creepy as fuck. And this is even creepier. Like to this day, it's okay. So it closed in 2002, right? So up until recently, I don't know exactly like how recently, but I know like in the last couple years that they just cut off the power. Like they literally just cut off. Like there was lights open and on and shit. What the fuck? Lights can't open. I mean, there was lights on, illuminating abandoned. All right. Like imagine there's nobody there, but the lights are still on. Like, who the fuck needs lights? There have been stories that the music still plays over the loudspeaker. I mean, that's just fucking terrifying. The only thing Disney has done in terms of like taking it apart was just take. Oh, I think I hit it. Is take apart the dock where you get in and get off, or get on and get on and get off to go home, or to go, or not to the home, but to the hotels, or get on the water park. I can't talk. Fuck. Like, I'm gonna put some pictures up so you guys can see like what it looks like before and what it looked like after they like abandoned it and left it like just there. All right, guys. So for the last and final one, there is the rumor / legend that Walt Disney used that one super secret exclusive club at Disneyland called Club 33. It is said and believed that Walt Disney used Club 33 for secret meetings for Freemasons. And I'm going to put this in parentheses. The Illuminati. Ugh. Oh shit, they're going to come get me. No, I'm just kidding. Don't come get me, really. Like, I'm broke as hell. There's nothing you want from me. Trust me. I'm ugly as shit. I'm fat as hell. You know what's even scarier than the Illuminati being part of this shit? The initiation fee is $100,000. That, to me, is fucking outrageous. Like, now I'm pissed. Like, what the fuck? $100,000 for what? And then apart from that, you gotta pay an annual fee. So apart from the initiation fee, you gotta pay an annual fee, right? So the annual fee turns out to be it can vary. So from $12,500 all the way up to $30,000 annually, guys. Annually, every year you gotta pay Some people don't even make $30,000 a year. And then to freaking put the cherry on top of the fat woman's ass, you're greeted by an animatronic vulture on top of a clock. I'm gonna put a picture up that I got from this guy or woman, I don't know what they are, on Instagram by the name of Disneyland 33 member. There you go, got it right. That's gonna be all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys enjoyed this type of like this type of content where me just sitting in front of a camera with the microphone in front of my face, talking about random shit, funny shit, scary shit, you know what I mean? If you guys like that, make sure you leave a like, you subscribe. And then you share with all your boys and girls and friends and your family and your grandmas and your grandpas and your aunts and your uncles and your second cousins and all that and all those people, right? Alrighty, guys. Peace.